Yeah, there's a couple more things that I would put on the table for anybody who's transitioning, and then tell me what you think. First of all, the sole reason why you're doing this is because you wanna get behind your growth yourself, rather than leave it to Amazon. So control, price
Yes.
control, growth control, everything. So growth on Amazon comes from numbers. So there is a lot of, especially recently in the last 6 months, the amount of reports that Amazon made available that ordinarily you have nothing to do with, starting from all your brand analytics. You have search query performance, you have catalog performance, you have top sellers, you have product opportunity explorer, you have these are all cutting edge analytics that
Purchase
Amazon
order
provides.
report.
So and not to mention understanding financial. So what I do is I actually split the entire Amazon operation into three different areas, and all the reporting, all the actions, teams, whatever, whoever, it's always around those three. One is financial. Are we making money, and where is the
Yeah.
money going?
Yeah.
All things. That means unit economics. That means overall operational, where the money is being spent, where can we save the money that we're spending right now, and things like that. A lot of it comes down to storage, of course, your FBA. Like, for example, you could easily fall into a higher tier in the FBA fee.
Of course.
If you can tweak your pricing and things like so. One bucket is financial. The other bucket is the funnel. It's what is the performance of the funnel? What are the search terms? What are the click-through rates? What is your impression share? All
Yeah.
these the analytics that tell you exactly what's going on. And the third one is advertising. How is your advertising performing? Because that's the one that's generating the money for you or driving it. And so, how much are you paying? What is the cost of each click? What kind of
Yes.
conversion are you getting on? So, finance, funnel, and advertising. Those are the three things that all of which are driven by the analytics. So, one part is of the work, in addition to everything we discussed, is taking control of that numbers oriented activities. The second one is, of course, the metrics that now Amazon will expect you to satisfy as a seller,
Yeah.
starting
Yes.
from your seller rating to each product rating, uh, all the way up to your storage, your IPI score, right? So
Now,
inventory
yes.
performance
Yes.
index, because the lower that score, the higher you pay for storage, and you can get in trouble. So understanding the Amazon performance metrics from sellers, and then actually having certain team members take ownership of those metrics. Who's going to be responsible for what? So, what do you think here, Ruben? Am I making too much out of it?
No, I don't think you do. I think, every bit of a mention here in your statement is absolutely accurate. And being on the top of those metrics are crucial to your business. I think I hope so that there are no more sellers, because it's been a very common who didn't know their number, even making thousands of sales per day, tens and thousands of, but not knowing what the bottom line, what they're making, uh, is as important as, I don't know, the whole business process is. So being able to get your financials in order, and that can include, just combined with the marketing spend as well, what your customer acquisition is essentially the core of the business. That is what keeps the boat floating. The other side of it is, of course, your metrics as far as the performance goes. Because if for example, the IPI is down, you're not getting enough room to have enough inventory, not counting the higher fees you're going to pay, which is going to, in its case, affect your bottom line, and then goes along with the finance portion. So theirs are not only important, they're all interconnected one to another. If you want to have a successful business in Amazon, those are the things that you need to consider, and those are the things that you need to be on the top of it. And as clear you can identify them, see them, and then make the right calls, as successful you are going to be. Just being in front of it, one step ahead. So I'm going to agree with that. Absolutely. There's a crucial aspects.
Yeah, I mean, because being a seller myself, getting in trouble with seller support, I should say seller performance team, is not something you want to do. They are extremely sensitive.